Hello everyone, this is Marssel Vilaça. I will discuss today tax management. I'm gonna show you how to maintain the transaction code FTXP in S/4HANA to configure, to define use tax and sales tax for US. It's all dependent on the jurisdiction code. Only 3 counts in the world works with the jurisdiction code: Canada, United States, and Brazil. And then I'm gonna show you how to use the calculation scheme to check what's the coding and the layout of the jurisdiction code per tax authorities, which is state level, county level, city level, or department. Let's take a look here on the system, how it's gonna work. Before I go ahead with configuration settings, let me show you here what is our scope. I will show you the tax code defined here in EU1, sales tax, U1, use tax, and also both tax codes for exempt without any tax rate. I will show you in FTXP how to populate tax rates and how to configure in SPRO all tax code by tax authorities, including account determination and the jurisdiction code definition. First of all, sales tax, this is a briefing about the process. If you can see here in the T accounts, in the right side, we got cost and we got payable to company. Sales tax is not the accrual taxes, which means that gross amount is going to be posted in the liability side. Then in the debt side, which is the cost or some incoming products or material or goods received, we have here the definition of the different costs or in total. Regarding usage tax, we have here a tax accrual, which is going to be reduced at the source from the liabilities. Now we can see the company is no longer 110, it's 100, and tax accrual is 10. Let's see in the system how this tax is going to be reflected in accounting post. We are going to post a vendor invoice, and as well as how the tax is going to be populated by tax authorities. First of all, here in SAP GUI, I'm going to show the configuration settings in SPRO. I will tell you how to build the tax configuration here from the system. Let's check financial account global settings, tax on sales purchasing, basic settings. Here we can reach out that specify structure for tax jurisdiction code. Let's check on that. In tax USJ, which is our schema, it's saying we got four ranges of length, which means different tax authorities. First of all, tax authorities, the first column is gonna be state level. In different environments, this number can be different, but in this environment, we got two lengths. For example, in the jurisdiction code layout numbering, first two positions gonna be state. Secondly, we have two positions for tax authorities, county, 5 positions for city, and 1 position for department if you have it, right? Then this is the way we are gonna build our jurisdiction code number. Going back here, define tax jurisdiction. I'm gonna check the same calculation schema. I will position in our example for the Rhode Island, and then we got 3 different jurisdiction code. First of all, I have created a jurisdiction code. The best practice provide us the first jurisdiction code only at the state level. And this level is gonna be 2 first positions, gonna be the state, can be including letters here and acronyms related to the state or I. And then the remaining position is gonna be 0. Secondly, at the county level, we repeat the first 2 positions, and then we can defer here the second range of 2 positions. which is 110 selected by me. You can put it differently if you want, but in this case, I'm gonna use numbers. And then in the third tax authorities, we got 5 positions here regarding tax authority city. And then I added 1000. In the last position, I did not do anything because it's related department. You can populate if you have it. You can go ahead and create a 4th tax jurisdiction number in this case. Look at this, the system already recognized the tax lower level and the higher level. It's a kind of hierarchy. And then the first one is at the state level. We got here a discount base available, a tax base in net value. In the next 2 jurisdiction code, we got nothing in this position because the system already recognized it's all together in the same maintainment. We are gonna switch from basic settings to postings. Let's check here the account determination, define tax accounts. Regarding sales tax, we are gonna use NVV definitions in FTXP. Then we don't need to define any GL account for tax determination. But here regarding the use tax, we need to have an accrual GL account. So then we have sales tax 1, 2, 3 regarding the particular tax authorization, tax authorities. Then in the first position here, we can check rows. We select here the ICOA, which is the best practice chart of accounts for this. And then we got here U0 and U1. U0 is exempt. Despite it's exempt, we need to add a GL account as well. And then we got here the true tax code, U1. You have to do that for M11, 2, and 3. In our case here, we got 3 tax authorities, and we have to use that. At the end, we go to FTXP. We add here the US. At the beginning, I'm gonna show you the E1. It is the sales tax. Tax jurisdiction, all zeros here after the state 2 positions. This is regarding tax authority state. Then you can see we got a tax rate assigned here. Secondly, we have to populate tax rate as well for the second tax authorities, which is defined in NVV because this is not being accrued in a separated GL account. Then we can use this tax jurisdiction code at the county level. And at the end, we are gonna handle city level, right? As long we are going to use this in available environment, we just need to click here to edit, and manually we can add our tax rate. For use tax is very similar, but we have a difference here. I just entered here at the city level, which is the lower level about tax authorities. I am in our example here. As you can see, the NVV level is going to be the same. The same tax rate is going to be charged from the base amount. But we have to tell the system 100% of that base amount is going to be transferred here to a different account. Remember that we have already defined in configuration settings that account determination for MW1, 2, and MW3, right? Then regarding every tax authorities regarding the jurisdiction code. Here in Fiori Launchpad, let me select the right group here, supply invoice processing. Let's select here, create supply invoice style. This is for invoice verification, and I will create here a supplier invoice. I will enter initially the invoice date. Posting dates are already populated here. Invoice party is gonna be 100,1,000,001. I will add here a generical reference just for testing. And here it's gonna be 1605, 1,605. This is the gross amount for the liabilities. I have selected here purchase order 45 to 114. I will join the net information for the purchase order plus the tax account. I will check the information here. The tax was successfully checked. Let's take a look on the simulation. In the liability amount is gonna be 1,605, and the accrued GR&I, the goods received, invoice received account, is gonna be the expense or the goods received plus the tax, the sales tax here included. Okay, I'll go ahead and post. The supply invoice was created here. This is the supply invoice in the system. Let's check here journal entries. We got purchase order, we have invoice receipts, and then we got here what was posted currently in the reference for test, the journal entry. Journal entry information, attachments here, and related application. And let's select here display journal entries. In display journal entries, we can have here an overview of the accounting documents. In the financial account overview, we got cost centers, assignment, and up here, we have the built-in related taxes. And then we can see perfectly well what was defined in the FTXP, the 3 tax authorities related city, county, and the state, and the respective tax rate here. If you need to go ahead and update those tax rates, we just need to go back to FTXP in the right environment and do the maintainment. We can use FV12 in order to update that if you don't have the option to transport by request. But you can do that transporting by request and within the FTXP to execute the upload the request as well. Okay, this is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed here our example related sales tax. You can do the same in our site for use tax as well. The difference of use tax, you are gonna accrue the amount not in the liability, but in the separated GL account, as long as you have determined in the configuration settings. Okay, thank you for watching.